Hey guys, Dave Anderson here, Helicool's Helipad. I have been dreaming about and preparing for this shop build for a long time. I've got a couple of large military vehicles that I would really like to pull into and out of the weather. And this shop, this roof section is going to be part of that dream. However, there are a couple of things if you are planning to build a shop, a Toro roof system over or in between two Connexes, there's some vital information that you need to know. And these are kind of some of the things, let me just say that they're constructive criticism or feedback. And I think it's going to help you when you go to put your Toro roof system on or in between your Connexes. Stay tuned. When prepping your site, it is vital that you get your foundation properly set, including spacing and leveling. This means placing your shipping container in the right location. The biggest mistake you can make is to assume that the roof system that is built for a 40-foot span between shipping containers means that your containers must be 40 feet to the inch separated from one another. This is a marketing misnomer and will lead to a costly mistake of having to relocate one or both heavy and awkward shipping containers. I was upfront and stated that I had two 45-foot shipping containers and had a requirement of a 40-foot span between them. At first blush, the prints came back at that exact measurement, all is well. However, to get the system to properly mount to the containers, it turned out to be 38 feet minus the distance the plans tell you to mount onto the container roof. So here we have the engineering prints of the A bracket, and it is 5 3/8 inches from the end and 6.5 inches from the side. This will not fit in here. Do you think that fits? Do you think that works? Guys, engineers, you did not take into consideration this piece and how wide it is. So as you can see, I'm gonna have to, option A, cut this piece out so that it will fit in here and I can actually get the dimensions correct. Which also means I'm gonna have to cut out the kneeling wall, or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to have to cut that out to avoid this ISO block as well. Every Connex has these ribs, and you would think that if there was a bracket going to be mounted to here, that it would either be most likely in this valley, especially if it's 5 3/4 inch in, or whatever it's supposed to be, that it would be in this valley, not on this ridge, and certainly not on one or the other. So every 9 feet, this just happens to be the 27-foot mark. What am I supposed to do with this? Beat this down with a sledgehammer so that it is level with this? I don't think so.
Modifying the bracket becomes very problematic. This is not a plug-and-play system, so you will have to fabricate your own mounting brackets. The considerations when designing your mounting brackets are the step-up size from the Connex columns to the sidewall, the space from the top edge of the Connex to the roof ribs, the width of the sidewall corner structure, the size of the brackets and the new roof wall C-channel, and use common sense and choose thick wall, strong steel. Watch my other videos on how to prep your shipping containers to mount a Toro roof system. This includes how I designed and fabricated mounting brackets to do the job and much, much more. The second big issue is not receiving the hardware stack-up depicted in these engineering prints. There should be over 550 5/8 flat washers and over 275 lock washers, depending on your kit, that does not come with the kit. Expect to pay around $250 for these at a local farm store. I suggest grade 8.
The third issue for prepping the roof to be mounted and built was that there was some coping or cutting of some of the C-channel parts. 3 parts for every truss. This did give me an excuse to buy a plasma cutting torch, but it is also a consideration you will have to deal with. Please see the link in the description for a playlist of how I overcame the obstacles for DIY building my own epic roof system over my shipping containers.
I'm Dave Anderson signing out. You guys be safe out there, and God bless.
Psst, hey, every day we're getting closer to that 1 million subscriber. So go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment, smash on that like button. Thanks so much.